market being created of people selling location services. Kind of creepy, but it is something that is going on. And so you'll start to see more and more of these things where you're not thinking that you're accessing a computer, you're just using a device that makes something in your life easier, right? That iPhone in your hand is more powerful than the computers I learned on when I was in college, right? And those were in big rooms with air conditioners and raised floors and lots of people running around. And that's how much things have changed and become more miniaturized over time. So a couple of years ago, IBM introduced a new technology that we believe is going to become foundational to many things over the next 4 or 5 decades. Right? Not this computer itself, but the ideas around it and what those ideas will mean as they become part of everything you do. And that's really what this idea of Watson was all about. How many people, well, let's just take a quick look and see if I can make this thing work here. Right. Everyone's going to have to be really quiet because we don't have speakers, so we're doing this off of the laptop.
An IBM computer system named Watson won Jeopardy, but the real winner, humankind.
Life is really about questions and answers. This technology can help us get some of those answers.
We're going to revolutionize many, many fields with this new capability.
Healthcare, government, finance, anywhere decision-making depends on deeper understanding of the huge wealth of information that's out there.
I thought the game was the end. I'm realizing it's just the beginning. That's what I'm working on. I'm an IBMer.
So, how many people watched the Jeopardy match? That's probably why you're here. Right. But you know, if you're familiar with, how many people are familiar with the game show Jeopardy? Right. All right. We've all seen that. We all know it's a game. It's a word game, a question and answer game that's played with a twist, so that you're given the answer and you have to come up with the question. Right. And they like to play tricks with language in the game, so that you have to understand the language first in order to have some sense of how you would generate the question that would go over. And that's been a very hard problem for computers. Computers are very precise, right? They answer very specific questions, usually numeric. You know, anything that has been translated, it gets translated into something that's numeric, whether it's looking at bank accounts or any of those kind of things, or searching for specific strings of information. But understanding the nuances of human language is one of the real challenges that's affected the research organizations and the universities for decades. And that was one of the things that Watson really did. Oops, I went the wrong way.